welcome to the Poker Listings Podcast. I'm Jason Glatzer, and you're joining me on the road visiting major poker events and tournaments across the globe. Expect casual catch-ups, in-depth interviews, and much more. In the first round of interviews, I'm taking you to the Party Poker Championship in Malta. Tune in. I am pleased to be at the PPC Malta at Portomaso Casino with none other than Jack Oliver. Many of you probably know Jack from finishing in third place last year at the WSOP main event. Welcome to the show, Jack.
Thank you very much for having me.
And it's nice to see you here in sunny Malta. And I understand that you've had some interesting experiences away from the tables. We'll talk about on the tables, of course, too, but away from the tables that you had some great experiences with the party poker team. So maybe you can tell us what that was all about, because unfortunately I was unable to make it myself.
Yeah, so Party had an experience day where they took some of us out for a day, went out on some yacht and had some lovely food and did a treasure hunt around one of the islands. They're called Gozo. Yeah, it was a great day. Was
it your first time to Malta as well?
Yeah, so my first time to Malta. I kind of always wanted to come here a little bit. I said that it'd be nice to go. So it was nice to sort of tie it into a poker trip and do a little bit of work when we're here.
It's always nice when you come to a poker event as a recreational player and you have this VIP experience, such as what Party Poker does for many of its qualifiers. Now, how is it that as more of like a professional-minded player, do you like to take like a break from the tables, or is it you're just here for all business?
No, I mean, I'm still a human being. I still want to have fun. I still enjoy doing enjoyable stuff. So yeah, like it was lovely to come a day early and spend it with the Party Poker lot.
Good. And I understand that you just finished playing the high roller. Unfortunately, I don't think you made it to the money, so maybe it's not the best topic to bring up. But how was your experience on the tables?
No, to be fair, it was really good. Everyone was really friendly. There's like a great mix of people. It seems like there's some Italian, lots of French, like Maltese, some Brits. There was it was a good experience, to be fair. I enjoyed it a lot.
Do you feel relaxed at the table now playing 2K events, or is it still, very serious business?
No, I mean, I still want to win, but yeah, obviously, it's maybe a bit less pressure, but apart from that, yeah, no, I still want to win. That's what it comes down to. So that's the bit I enjoy, winning.
Good. And, I understand that you're going to be leaving. You're going to be catching a plane fairly soon, so it's great that we have you. But where are you off to? Are you going somewhere?
Going back to the UK, where just go home for a few days and then go off to Ireland. I'm going to do a little tour of Ireland. Going to go and travel around Ireland, do a little road trip, and then end it in the Irish Open in Dublin.
Very good. I love the Irish Open. I love the whole experience there too. But get your drinking hat on if you're going to be over there. It's a bit different than, let's say, the WSOP main event where everybody's completely sober.
There was no drinks had then. There will be plenty of drinks had in Ireland. Dublin's great. Everybody says it's the one you have to go to, or like the most fun one of the year. So I have never been. I actually planned to go a couple of years ago and then it got cancelled. So it'll be great to, great to experience Dublin and a little bit of poker maybe.
Good. And do you have plans after that too, or is it mostly like an online grind with different festivals, etc.?
Yeah, there's Scoop coming up, so it'll be mostly online. But apart from Vegas in the summer, I don't have any other plans. I don't believe yet, but I'm sure I'll look at Skyscanner and find some cheap flights somewhere.
Are you going out for the whole series this year? Or?
Yeah. And it'd be nice because my friends will come as well, because last year we had travel restrictions from the UK, so it was quite hard to get people out there. But it'd be nice for everyone to come out and have a good summer.
And what's your outlook, let's say, going to Vegas? Like, you finished third last year, so very often you want to do better than the year before, but that's maybe setting the bar
I want to win
pretty high. You want to win.
Yeah.
Of course you want to win.
No, I don't know. Just try and yeah, like try and have some fun, play a lot of poker, and just see how it goes. I don't have that much expectation. I realized last year I ran very well to get where I did. I'm not the world's best poker player, so just to try and have fun and maybe make some money doing it.
Cool. So let's go back in time to last year. So were you planning when you went to Vegas to enter the main event ahead of time, or did you play a satellite to get in?
Well, I'd always planned to play it. Yeah, and I had a plan, and then I was playing some, I don't know, like some 1K at the Rio, and I busted in some annoying way. I made a mistake, and I was frustrated at myself. And the only comp left to play of the day, it was late, and I wanted to go home, but the only comp left of the day was a satellite. It was like 2,700, I think, and I don't know, so like 1 in 4 seats. So to punish myself for playing badly, I made myself play that event. I did actually bink a seat, but yeah, I'd always planned to play it because everyone says you have to, and it is a great experience. And when I first started poker at the age of 17, that's what I grew up watching. I grew up watching the main event, so it was a sort of like a lifelong ambition just to play it. So coming first was a over expectation. Let's put it that way.
Were you nervous from the point that you sat down, or was it like able to shut that off? And
yeah, for the first maybe like half an hour, there was probably more nerves than normal. But as the days went on, I was gonna say it became it had to be so like your mindset had to be so drilled in, and you had to be just so focused because one, it was a huge spot and lots of money, but also it's like 6, 7, 8, 9 days, so you don't have time to be nervous or anything anymore. It just has to be. You just have to play your best poker you can after 9 days of playing.
But what about when you go into the final table? Is that like full of nerves because there's such ICM implications with every move you make? It
was huge. There was 10th got, I believe, $500,000, and then 9th got $1 million. So the jump was huge. So like there was, it was kind of a bit of relief to actually make the jump to make it, because then like I think 8th got 1.1 million. So there was a huge jump, and then so there was huge ICM, and like yeah, there was a lot of nerves when like 10 left. It was very cagey. People were playing very, very snug. So when it went down to 9, it all sort of just opened up again, which was kind of good.
And were you talking strategy before the final table with your friends or with your study partners, or was it just swinging it?
I had someone very had a very good player in my corner. I'm not going to name his name because I don't know if he wants me to, but yeah, I had someone that was very good, helping every day, coaching me in the mornings, and continually. And I have so much. I owe that guy a lot. For his help, but yeah, no.
But he's a little shy. He might not want his name mentioned.
I don't know. He's probably okay with it. I just don't want to. I haven't spoken to him about it, so I don't want to out him if he didn't want me to. Just a bit of respect, maybe. But yeah, no. So it wasn't just me. It was, and my friends also. They came out and they helped me in every way they could. Yeah, when you get, I don't know, half an hour break or 20-minute break, and you're trying to cram eating and everything into it. Just like any tournament, really, but like just slightly higher stakes, a bit more serious.
And then after you come in third, obviously you want to win, but you still must have felt pretty good about it.
It was strange because like when you straight away after busted, it was just out any other tournament, it was disappointment. But then it grows on you a little bit more, and you go home and you have time to reflect, and you realize, and yeah, I came third in the main event. How can I not be happy? Like, it's incredible. Like lifelong dream. As much as I didn't win, lifelong dream reached for sure. Did
you go out that night, or you were you had to be mentally exhausted after such a long grind as well?
No, I was exhausted, but also when you have friends flying over from the UK, it's hard not to go out. It wasn't anything like you think you would do, just because I don't know, everyone was shattered, but it was still a great night, and I just got to spend some time with my friends and just have a few drinks and eat some nice food.
Very cool. And let's circle back to party poker. We're at a party poker event.
Yep.
I'm having a good time. It's my first trip this year, actually, and I'm normally everywhere. So I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be here myself. But are you planning to attend more party poker events this year or going forward?
Yeah, I think they just released one in Dusk, similar event to this, in the UK. I'm not entirely sure what date it is.
I saw an online day one. It was a £550 buy-in, I believe.
Yeah, and they'll have other events as well. They'll have side events, and they'll probably have a high roller and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure we'll find ourselves attending that just down the road. So can't really not attend. But other events, I'm not entirely sure what else has been released yet. But I'm sure.
So let's maybe make some suggestions because, Party Poker obviously knows how to put on a good time, both with their tournament schedule, offering people to play online and live in the same festival. And in Malta, it's a perfect location. But where would you want to see Party Poker be? Ooh. Or any festival, really, but Party Poker specifically.
Barcelona's my favorite place. So if they went to Barcelona, I'd be very happy. Not sure what happened, but trying to think where else. Yeah, something America. I don't know if they have done something American or plan on it.
In Canada, at the playground, yeah.
Oh, they did in Canada? Okay.
Yeah, at the playground they've had in the past. I don't know about now because everything is still up in the air with different countries have different COVID restrictions, but and Canada seems to be usually very strict, but I imagine that we would see something there. The playground is a wonderful place to host an event.
It's funny actually. I was in Montreal before Vegas because I had to get into America. And playground's in Montreal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just didn't go. It was just a bit like I was the other end of the city, but I was always tempted, and I kind of regret a little bit not going and seeing the casino. And
yeah, time could be a funny thing. I forgot that everybody from Europe had to spend 2 weeks in like a random country that wasn't like. I
spent 2 weeks in a lovely woman's Airbnb. There was Thanksgiving there at the time. I met her family for Thanksgiving, and yeah, I can't complain. My 2 weeks was okay.
That's good. So you turned something negative into something memorable, which is very good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Well, Jack, I appreciate you joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you. I hope that I see you around. I will not be making it to Dublin this year, even though I love it there. Too much else going on, but I imagine our paths will cross again. And maybe if you're staying tonight, I don't know what your flight is, we can grab a beer together and talk about some things off the record as well.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.